business.
And this is a blowback to how much America has outsourced a lot of its resources.
We don't have anything here. Anything, yo. That's crazy. But at least if you don't want to go broke trying to get it made. But
Yeah, nah, I'm in that same situation. I'm just gonna leave it there. Like, actually, someone hit me up this morning because they didn't receive their Velvet Lounge order from a month and a half ago. No, actually 2 months ago. It was sent out. We mailed it out a month ago, and I mail out everything priority with tracking and everything else.
For sure,
like that.
yeah.
And they just hit me up about it this morning. I'm just like, yo, we mailed this out a month ago. You just, it didn't get there? And they're like, nah. I was like, your first thought is, why are you just hitting me up about this? But then your second thought is, nah, it's a customer.
You'll look into that. Yeah, you look into it.
You want to make sure like they're taken care of, and you do everything you can on your part before it's like a defensive situation, because it's like they spent money because they want a part of that memory.
Facts. Yeah,
you know what I'm
they
saying?
want to support.
Yeah, and now on the other end, because of USPS's situation and what happened, it's, well, do I slide in something extra into their package for their inconvenience? Because they're still a customer, and you know, you still want to make sure these folks are taken care of.
And you want to make sure that they come back, because repeat customers are literally the lifeline.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to keep selling the cold traffic. Like,
yeah. Have you guys ever had to deal with a situation similar to that?
When we were first starting out the Facebook ads,
Okay.
it was completely cold traffic.
Okay.
And that actually gave a little more insight into the fact that we need to think more of like what we're offering. Because the first offerings were just logo based.
Yeah.
You know, it was our 106, it was the 4 numbers. But if you're coming across that without any context or like knowledge of what that actually is, it's just like 4 numbers.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's like trying to sell the cold traffic definitely taught us a lot and made us more aware of like, okay, why do people actually purchase clothing? And why do people support things?
Yeah.
And that's things that you have to really think about, because if you're just trying to print up some tees and like move them, you know, you'll probably get them off to like, you know, family, friends. But, you know, if you try to like really expand, people are just going to be questioning like, what, like, I don't even know what this is. Like, why would you, why am I paying $30 for this?
I don't know the story.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, there's
Speaking of, do you guys,
no connection.
Do you guys have story? Like, have you created story? Are you working on story behind the apparel?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and
how do you tell it?
So in my opinion, I would say like, at least currently, the main story is based on nostalgia and connection. So, like I said, we are focused on fan apparel, sport team apparel, and we went that route because we understand, and we just didn't implement it, but we've always seen the connection of people to like sport teams.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you grow up, you have your team growing up, your family has your team growing up. There's even people that will kind of like go, I guess, a little more direct to how that team affects the community. Like, we talked about this yesterday, had like, there's people that have never been to Yankee Stadium
Ever.
but wear Yankee fitted every day because the Yankees have that connection to just New York.
Shout
like
out to Jay-Z.
that community, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's people who never been to MSG, but you know, they're rocking Ewing jersey just because like that just represents New York, that represents their hometown, and that connection is like kind of like crazy for real. Like, even when it comes to like just going to a game,
to them it's everything.
You know what I'm saying? You'll go to FedEx Field, there'll be like, you know, thousands of people, you might know 4, but in that moment you're all united because you're all rooting for like this same thing. It's just like this powerful like unity. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like these people you never even met, but you high-fiving them and hugging them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like that like unifying power of sport. You know what I'm saying? And we just want to like really just like have a way to like express that. You know what I'm saying? But like a little more of like implementing like more creativity, a little more experimentation with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a concept called home team that we're gonna like eventually roll out, and that we can get into more detail later. But we basically want to highlight people who are, you know, contributing to the culture like in their communities, and like kind of have that as like a way to stamp that as like the team, like the home team, like the DJs, the artists, you feel me? Like the individuals are like cultivating and creating culture within their cities and their communities.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's no reason as to why that shouldn't be as valued as like the Nationals or the Redskins or the Capitals. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all contributing to the culture of like the DMV.
Yeah.
It's just in a different way.
Yeah.
But it's still, the craft is still there. You know what I'm saying? People take 1,000 jump shots. You know what I'm saying? People still got to work on their mixes. People still got to like, you know, come up with concepts and work on their bars or like, you know, working on their music. It's all based and rooted in craft.
Yeah.
And there's like such a parallel with that in sport. So we're trying to like really present that you know, connect that, you know what I'm saying, and present that in a way where people can understand it, because I think it's like something that's just so like similar, you know what I'm saying, like the pride that people have in a sport team. I feel like that should be the pride that people have in the people cultivating like culture in the same city, you know what I'm saying. So it's just it's something that like we're working on and that we're excited to like,
that sounds exciting,
start pulling out.
That sounds super exciting. Do you guys see yourself tying the LA culture more into DC and vice versa, or would you like to more so cater to that culture and what they already have there?